Paul Hunter and I had been on this really incredible run, video to video to video to video, back to back to back to back to back. Get a call for a job with Paul Hunter for Madonna and Britney, Me Against the Music. Very exciting. They shoot it in New York, we cut it in LA. We do the edit, Paul does his usual director's cut. We send that to Madonna and Britney. Britney's fine. She was always effortless. It's obviously Britney's camp, management, label, all of that. Madonna hated it, absolutely hated the edit. She called Paul to relay her changes. She had a lot of changes. She had made a lot of notes, very specific notes with time codes. Madonna is extremely precise, extremely professional. Madonna had been giving Paul notes. All of a sudden my phone rings and it's in the middle of this that I join in. Madonna says to me, I was just telling Paul my changes, my list of notes on the phone, and when I got to the end, I said, okay, so did you write all that down? He said, no, I'm driving. Madonna hung up on him and called me right away. Now I'm talking to Madonna about her list of changes. My call waiting is going off non-stop. It's obviously Paul. Non-stop. Call waiting, call waiting, call waiting. I say to Madonna, I think that's Paul on call waiting. And she's like, don't answer it. Get a pen and paper. I want you to take down these notes. Like, if I don't like this video, if I don't like what I see soon, I'm going to take myself out of this video. She was very, very close to taking herself out of the video. She hated it. Why do I look like a grandmother? Was her number one note. It's hard for me to respect Paul and at the same time respect my professional working relationship with Madonna as well. I want to make Paul look good. I want to defend my director's choices because he's why I'm there. He hired me. I do respect that. If you were to ask Madonna about this, AVIDDIVA, absolutely. With Matthew, I supported Matthew. With Paul, I'm supporting Paul. I think Paul wanted to find this balance between, I'm trying to explain what Paul explained to me in the edit, oftentimes in these situations, or whoever the director is. I'm an editor who is a team player, and I am respectful and professional. Even on this call with Madonna, as Paul's calling in on the other line, and she's not letting me answer it, I'm still trying to explain why the edit is the way that it is, and what Paul was thinking. I better start seeing something I like soon or I'm going to take myself out of this video. Get off the phone. Finally, Paul calls in. Now I'm no longer on the phone with Madonna. You sold me out, man. Furious with me that I wouldn't pick up the phone. No, I didn't sell you out. She called me. You try to explain in that moment, in the hysteria of that moment, no, she wouldn't let me get off the phone with you. I had this history with her. Fuck Matthew, fuck Paul. You put me, specifically me, not just any gay man, me, this gay man. You put this gay man on the phone with Madonna. Line 2, your mother has just died. I'll call them back. I'm on the phone, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, Mom, I love you, but it's Madonna. And especially if my mom has died, there's nothing I can do. It will wait. I'm on the phone with Madonna. I'm working. Specifically with this person. My entire life trajectory has led up to my working with Madonna, specifically this summer, my summer of Madge. It was really fun. And this is like the 4th project we've done this year. I just spent the entire summer with this artist, with this client, proving to them that I know best, that I know what pleases them in an edit. My cell phone number is in Madonna's phone because of me. Because of me. Not because of anyone else. Because of Matthew Ralston. Originally, if you want to attribute it to someone, my phone number is in Madonna's phone because of Matthew Ralston, because Matthew hired me on Power of Goodbye. And I continued with this client. And my phone number is still in her cell phone because I just worked on 3 projects with her. Not because anyone gave it to her, not because someone was trying to screw Paul over, not because I was trying to screw Paul over, because she has my phone number in her phone already because of our pre-existing working relationship. We have one that has nothing to do with Paul Hunter. Speaking of which, I had to overlook when Paul Hunter, all of a sudden, after 15 videos in a row, he books Michael Jackson and uses a black editor, which is fine. I totally get it. Well, this Madonna video is a gay editor. It's a gay thing. I get the black thing. I celebrated that. I understood it. It wasn't until I was hired later on in my career for being gay that I profoundly understand I'm not stealing black jobs, because there's dance remixes being done by straight people and they're not stealing my gay job. Those are the best people for that job. I'd love to do gay dance remixes nonstop all the time for music that I love. I didn't build a career on music that I love. I built a career on doing videos for really high profile clients who had the money to pay me. At that level, it's not always music that you love. Paul's furious with me. Madonna is now getting happier with her video. I sent her a new cut. She's much, much happier. We're still making tweaks, but she's not going to take herself out of it anymore, thanks to me. I'm making Paul look good. I'm doing what I always do on Paul Hunter's edits, on all of my edits. Do my best and make it the best video possible and make the client happy as quickly as possible with a strong edit that hopefully holds on to some of what the director intended. But if it needs to depart from it for whatever reason in that process, making the client happy, I think is the ultimate goal, especially when it's someone like Madonna. I would go on to edit more Paul Hunter videos, just not with him. Eventually the label would pull stuff and just give it to me. It was silly for Paul to react like this, I feel. It was silly for him to overreact and to have this response. I'd stayed really chill about being abandoned on the Michael Jackson edit. Totally understand it. I'm honored to get hired on the jobs that I'm hired on. If you ask Madonna, she will say, no, AVIDDIVA stuck up for you at the start of that call. And I quickly pushed past that, but good. That was the end of that. That was the end of Paul Hunter. And I feel that that's really sad. All over Madonna calling me at home because she already had my cell phone number in her phone. I can't control that. And then when I tried to get off the phone, I'm like, oh, Paul's calling in. Should I click? No. But I was like, do not get off the phone with me. I was giving him notes. I asked him if he was writing it down at the end. He said, no, he was driving. I find that insulting. I'm calling you. Can you take down these notes, please? That was her tone. She's irate. If I had clicked over, she would have been, you know what I mean? I had a pre-existing professional working relationship with Madonna that I just nurtured on 3 projects that same summer. So if I hadn't, it would be a different story, I think, maybe, but I had. And she did call me at home. Madonna, Brittany, son of a bitch. It wasn't even that great of a song. I mean, it's all right. I just was expecting something so much better in the footage. Where are they?